Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I bring you back to the Lobotomy Corporation. And last week, we suppressed HOD, meaning we now get level 3 hires, as well as never have to deal with the quick quaff overloads of these things down here. Very nice. So, everyone was telling me to do the Seraph suppress of Malkuth. To which I respond, because everyone was basically saying, Malkuth is so much more difficult when you have more Aleph level creatures. So my response to you people is, I'm on day 24. I'm not getting another creature yet. The next person I'm going to suppress is Netzach. Because then, no overloads on the blue star. Does that seem fair? I think it seems fair. We also have 2 new guys to deal with, which was the Scarecrow, I believe, and then you, I have no idea, but you're a time abnormality, which will make things interesting. Also, what were you again? Oh, right. The bloody pink giraffe. I had forgotten about. I had almost suppressed the memory that I have you in my facility. So, Seraph Core. Get to Quipquath level 6 and refine the energy. Agent recover system error is detected. Sounds delightful. Well, Netzach, we've got nothing else to say. Let's get you under control, my friend. Nice alarm. Hello, Netzach. You look very ominous, to say the least. And this is basically me just picturing creating the frame for the thumbnail, because Netzach looks very melted. He does not look healthy. Well, given how much drugs he's been taking, it's not a surprise he doesn't look healthy. Alright, guys. Well, first things first is it's no use to extend unwanted death because what's that there in the end? I will reread that. Right. Which stat was it you like? Oh yeah, it's inside. Right, we need to refine the energy, so obviously we're going to be working with blue. One moment I woke up again in this place and I met you, who I never wanted. Why do I have to wake up and do things I don't want to do today? Netzach, stop being a lazy prick. One moment I woke up again in this place and met you, who I never wanted to see again. Who I never wanted to see again. Netzach, are you indicating you met me before you met me? The only conclusion I have to that is that we are A. Which theoretically makes sense, but at the same time it's no use to extend unwanted death, because what's there at the end? That is exactly what it says. What's there at the end? I think that should be what is there in the end. Unwanted death because what's there at the end. I don't know if that's actually... No one is safe here. The security team is just for show. That is 100% correct. I do not dispute that. That is 100% correct, Netzach. I wonder, can we actually put someone in there? What happens if we do put someone in there? Elisa, you're a test subject. I just want to know what happens. Whether he's immediately hostile, immediately kills someone, or... No. Nothing. He's just there. Humans, abnormalities. It's not important. What's really important is the realization of existence. Very philosophical, Lisa. Very philosophical. Okay. Narbong, where are you? Right. You're in there. Your thing is not going up. Why isn't your stat increasing? Netzach, what have you done? Employee recovery system error. Crap. We can't heal. Let's calm down as we always do. Good attitude, Narbonk. Bold Bear. Whatever I call you. Right. Right. Error. System recovery error. Okay. Alright. Then I know which two... As we have no way of recovering today, I know exactly which two abnormalities we are working with today. Narbonk, go up there, because here's the thing. I don't think you gained anything then. Because here's the thing. Netzach, as annoying as your thing is, we can entirely deal with it. And look at these. Yeah, I was right, that is the scarecrow. We can entirely deal with you because of some two simple abnormalities. Alright, it's attachment you enjoy, not that. Right, forgot, sorry. There we go. Right. Okay. Narbonk. Why didn't it go up? Fill up all the boxes, Narbonk. There we go. You are literally a poison, aren't you? Alright. Alright. We're gonna test this. Kitsune, get in with the fairies. I want you to lose a little bit. Right. She's currently on 60... Oh my god, this is worse than I imagined. It stops the healing of the abnormalities that heal as well. Oh my god, is Attack's weapon not going to work? Holy hell, this is awful. This is positively awful. The child! Narbonk, go work on the child! I'm sure this'll work. Yeah, see? He's being healed. Yeah! Healing! Yeah, you're healing, Narbonk, aren't you? Oh, we just need to get you some more Quipquath so it increases further. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not totally screwed, are we? This is a crap ton more peaceful than I was expecting. Of music. Than, go work on that, and we're going to ignore the naked nest. You weren't the one I wanted to... Okay. Netzach, your music is a lot more... This place can never be safe. Your music is a lot more... philosophical sounding than I was expecting. Narbonk, how are your stats? Haha. Haha. They're not going up further. Right. Netzach, you weren't the one I wanted to put my trust into. I'm sorry to hear that, Netzach. I really am. Do we just get a sudden burst of healing at the end of every thing? With every equip cloth or something? This place can never be safe. No one is safe here. Security team is just for show. Right. It looks to me like we can't heal at all, no matter the method. And we just get a burst of healing once it's finished. Which theoretically means we should probably try and avoid working on the Alephs. I still don't know what you like. And you do black damage, which means Narbong's going to be the best one to deal with you. Narbong, I'm having you live down there now. And I'm going to pray I don't work you too much for the child. Right. This is going to take some time and strategic planning. Clearly. Because... Pinky, you're working on the 1,000 Deeds. I don't think we have much choice in the matter. How are we going to get 500 points? Which abnormality is really easy to work with? I say... Little Red is. So Red, go work... So Attack, go work on Little Red. Right. This is definitely going to take some thinking. And a little bit of praying. I was expecting... These are boss battles. Lobotomy? Stop messing with the status quo of what a boss battle is. Boss battles are not meant to be peaceful sounding. Because that's what this is, peaceful sounding. We're lucky because the dawn we're getting next is the dawn of Amber. And Amber is easy. Because Amber, we can pretty much just leave the clerks to deal with it if necessary, or use a long-ranged character. So... I think Latina's a good one to work with for this, because we don't seem to take any damage with her. And she gives us a fair amount of points. You're gonna be a goddamn pain if you escape. To the point of, if you escape, I'm not dealing with you. We've got one more work to do. And I am going to get Pinky to work on that over there. As we pray nothing appears in there. Good, nothing did. Well, I kept saying I wanted a new noon. Alright, well, let's look now. Yes, we get a huge burst of healing. Probably max health at the beginning of every new period. Which is something we can take advantage of. But for now, I am basically going to get the long-range character with the attack weapon and get him to... Rogan, you're finally up. Get in there. Get back. Get back. Okay, they're gone. You know what? Attack. I think we need you to experiment for me. I mean, you take no red damage whatsoever, so... Oh, where'd they go? Yeah, Mimicry isn't working. This is what I'm dealing with. Thank you for being a badass, Attack. It's very needed. Now, if you'd please go and sort out the other abnormalities. We're just ignoring the clerks. The clerks do not matter. In fact, if we lose all the clerks, I'll be happier. Because then we don't have to deal with something like the pink giraffe moving places, or anything like that. As I say, stop making the music sound peaceful. It's unnerving. Lobotomy, you're very good at making a horror game unnerving. Especially for this kind of thing. An attack, you're quite low on you're about 7... I say you're low on HP, but I consider low like 75%, so... Attack, kill things. Please. Oh, that was the last one. Cool. Cool. I have no idea how to deal with a noon. If I remember rightly, first you have to make sure no one is in the area, in the central areas. Because that's where they strike from. Right. We're gonna keep working with these guys. Latina and the two at the top. Because Latina seems to do very well at what she does. It's an... Ah, yeah, new lines. I should probably look out for them. Since this place is always horrible... damn it. Since this place is always horrible, all that can be hoped for is a blissful end. Netzach, you're very... defeatist. Abandon your sense of guilt. They couldn't be saved anyway, I assume. That word was. No one is safe here. The security team is just for show. As I say, Netzach, you're very unnerving. With everything you do here. Abandon your sense of guilt. They couldn't be saved anyway. Right. We're about to hit the noon very soon. I want you guys all over there. I want all of you down there. All of you there. Everyone from this corridor there. And then all of you there. No one should be in the main rooms for when we proc the dawn. Or the noon. But we need them close enough to be able to suppress the noon at the same time. To the point of, where's Narbonk? Narbonk. Down there with everyone else. Because you're one of the key attackers, and we probably need more key attackers in this section. Down here. I do like the aura you do. The aura and the facility you give, Netzach. It's very unnerving. Then again, a lot of stuff is unnerving, so... Alright. In you go, No deaths. Cool. Cool. Alright. Narbonk. Murder. What are these things weak to? White damage, so Narbonk. Perfect. Okay. You guys, you need to go deal with that. Frankly, I don't want to do it, but I think you're all quite tough. All of you, go deal with that. You're all safe now, so you can probably move in there. Rogan. And Rogan, you can attack, and so can Alpha. Strategy. Strategy. Worry, you don't have much health. Elisa, Worry, and Ken. All of you go fight that one. And then, quite frankly, we need someone really powerful. Attack. Go kill that one. That thing's dying quickly. That's good. That's dying quite quickly. Good. Everyone should be fine. They took some damage, but they're fine. That one's dead. That one's dead. Where's Narbonk? Kinda doesn't matter at this point. Everyone go help with that. Because that one's the one with the blue star, and that one we worry about. I never wish to be in this position, ever. Actually, you three should probably help with that one over there. Cool. Cool. Everything's good. Everyone now return to your homes. That has been avoided. In the end, the hope that someone can live for is gone. Where's Narbong? Narbong? I'm afraid you have to live down there just in case we get a quick quaff on... What's it called? Censored. Where's Attack? Attack, you live down there with the blue star. In the end, the hope that someone can live for, thanks to me, is gone. Oh, that's even worse. Poor Netzach. Right. Pinky, this thing does white damage, so it doesn't matter that you've got little health. Than, you'll be doing fine. Christ, guys, this is emotion. Like, Hod was fairly emotional in the fact of how much pain she was feeling from trying to be a good person. But this defeatist attitude of they're all dead thanks to me kind of attitude is just really horrible to see. We're actually fine now. We've got our energy. It doesn't matter as much anymore. So if we just have the little guys work on these two little things up here, everything should be fine. At least Netzach doesn't reduce our stats. So at the very least, if necessary, we can do one work on the blue star. Pinky, you're going to be the main example of how much healing we get from the burst. Because you've got no HP left. You got loads of mental points left, just no HP left. So, yeah. The moment you head in, I want to close my eyes and enjoy a good sleep for once. Yeah, we get healed up to max at the end of each one. Okay, cool. That works. Oh god, it did land on censored. Okay, that is not good in the slightest. Than, go work on that. Narbong, attachment. It is all I can think of. Go. You didn't get one, which is fine. You're a tool, so I don't care. You actually are quite good, so we're going to have Bird Saver work that on you. Is that all of them? Apart from you. Elisa, you can go work with your best friend again. That's everything except the tools, which we do not care for. Narbong, don't you dare die. Narbong. Live. Do better, Narbong. This thing does not like attachment. What about instinct? It's common with instinct. That'll do. And I'm gonna say everyone upstairs now, just in case. Including you. It did not escape. Okay. Still, go upstairs. It's easier. We lost a total of 12 points for not working with the things, meaning, yeah, everyone can easily get... these two can easily earn those back. I want to close my eyes and enjoy a good sleep for once. No one is safe here. The security team is just for show. What we see from the beginning of this is that Netzach wasn't even properly part of the research team of Cogito or whatever, however the hell I'm meant to pronounce it. He was a test subject. He wasn't a leave me alone. That's what you're best at. That and the fact he says, I think it's established at this point that we are A. That the main character, the manager we play as, is A. But on top of that, from what he says about leaving us alone, it's what we're best at. That kinda indicates that he feels we abandoned him during those tests. And that he doesn't want anything to deal with us anymore because we turned him into what he is, which isn't strictly wrong. Bosses are not meant to be sad! This isn't Nier Automata! Or just Nier! Bosses aren't meant to be make you feel and have sadness! Netzach, did you change? It stopped breathing, but if life calls me once again... Oh, we do get lob points for these! God damn you, censored, for denying denying me my lob points last time. Right. Okay. Everyone's stats seem to be going down. Why is that? 45 minutes? Okay, I think that timer's wrong. Unless it's 45 minutes, like, in-game time because I was playing on triple speed. Because that says 45 minutes, and my recording says 35 minutes, and that's obviously including the 5-minute intro thing. So... yeah. I don't know. Still 0 dead! Because I'm not allowed to let you people die because I'll get lynched. If Carmen was here, she would laugh so hard to see the two of us talking. Hello, Giovanni. I mean, we never really talked to each other. From the beginning, I came here because of Carmen, not you. I hope I can revive Carmen back to life. We couldn't save Carmen. Oh, Jesus Christ. You look like you've lost your mind right now, Giovanni. That does not look... ugh. We knew it from the very start. I did not answer him because I did not want to ruin... because I did not want to ruin his only hope. That was my selfishness, believing he would be happy in a dream that he could not wake from while in a restless sleep. So the reason I am facing you is because I definitely failed on the experiment. I will find another method next time. I am kidding. Don't tell this to Angela or any of the other Sepharas, as people keep telling me how to pronounce it. That will only lead to trouble. I hear treatment is needed because the parts of the drug... I hear treatment is needed because the parts was full of the drug. It will probably be difficult. A bit painful as well. To be honest, I did not want to wake up. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. The familiar voice said this. No, you can't. In here you must ask for my permission, for even death. And then you saved me. Sadly, I opened my eyes again. This place will never be safe. It's no use, even if everyone tries. Well, we have a conclusion. It is to live. Even though life is full of pain, if the voice that called to me wants us to find and hold onto the shed of possibility, then what else is there for us? Then what else is there to do but follow the voice's wish? From the get-go, I was disdainful of you. I think that's meant to be a different... I think it's meant to be disdainful? Oh no, that's not the word. I can't think of the word right now. Did you know? But for the first time, I'm thinking perhaps it is I that called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. Oh, God. I think we are in a similar situation. Your robot looks horrible! One eye, which is a robot, I guess it's not so bad, but the dripping! Christ alive! We were both caught up in the sins of our past. It is not I who has changed. You are the one who is finally seeing clearly. No kidding! I see you as a robot now. Courageous fortitude. The will to be a better person. Courageous fortitude. He sacrificed himself and put up with everything in order to try and save Carmen, whatever she's called. Wait. There's 4 upper seraphs, 3 middle seraphs, and 2 lower seraphs. Are we going to have to fight bloody Angela? No spoilers, remember? Don't tell me how, just tell me if I will. The human mind is a melting pot of feelings. Memory, obsession, wish, agony, happiness, and sadness. Strong emotions can also mean strong energy. The combined effort of numerous people brought the Lobotomy Corporation to where it is now. We had to keep on with various experiments. Like we are hiring new employees now, we recruited lots of people for the experiments. There was not even a definite shape at first. And then it slowly assumed a form. And A finally understood, while studying the changes, that their abilities, where they lived, their jobs, and their strengths are actually not important. What we required was a massive amount of energy, which meant we didn't have to pay attention. Negative thoughts are always floating in the back of your head, rotting and twisting your mind until you are left with nothing but self-loathing. Come to think of it, I didn't properly ask your opinion. Do you truly wish to meet A? At this point, yes! Alright, I will tell A your thoughts when he returns, but don't expect him to greet you warmly. A is a person who conceals his mind, perhaps even more than me. Oh, that was actually a thing I read before. Huh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's... Jesus Christ, Netzach. I kind of wish you gave the robots their... No, we can't give them their original name. They're not the same person anymore. The regenerator will heal employees, including those in hallways. Efficiency 50%. Thank you, Netzach. That's actually a really nice one. Because it means we get healed even when we're dealing with ordeals or crap like that. Right. We don't have to deal with your overload anymore. Hallelujah. Right. Right. Okay. The will to be a better person. Courageous fortitude. What are these two going to be? You're probably going to be related to the fact you always made mistakes, but are always trying your hardest to get past them, no matter what happens. And you is probably guilt. Something to do with guilt. Because that's what the aura I get from Yesod. Actually, it says it right there. God damn it. Yesod is about guilt. You're about always trying your hardest, despite the mistakes you made. Because you had a physical manifestation of guilt, and it said you always made little mistakes, but you never stopped trying. But and you kind of led yourself into a scenario you shouldn't have been. I don't know! Christ! What is this story? This is one of the most convoluted but best stories I have ever seen, which I did not expect from this game. When I first started this game, I liked it just because of the theme of it, and then it just blew up. So I kept going with it just because I liked it as well. So there's no harm, no foul. But the story has just gotten extreme. And you know what? I'm only 45 minutes in the recording, so just to make sure that this recording isn't going to go on for too short a time, I'm gonna do something people have been asking me for a while, and that is finally read these abnormalities, these stories. I don't know if I read Megahertz, so I'm not gonna read that one. Tell me if I haven't. You're the machine I would have read in the old days, so I don't think you've changed. Same with you, I don't think your story will have changed. Yours I haven't read, yours I haven't read, yours I haven't, and yours I haven't. So, I'm gonna read Blue Star and Shy Guy now, and if you don't care about that, skip to the end. But beyond that, ask if you want me to read more of these things. I liked Netzach's boss. Admittedly, it wasn't actually that hard. He was actually fairly easy in the end, despite the fact my initial tactic of using the other guys to regenerate wasn't working. But it was easy because he basically just said, and everyone's healed at the end of every quaff, so you can deal with abnormalities and stuff. Which, I understand it's fine, but it kind of made it too easy. So, developers of Lobotomy, if you want to change that, you're perfectly welcome. To like every other one maybe, or it restores half, or it restores a decreasing amount every time. So for the first one's like 100, then it's 75, then 50, then 25, etc. It worked really well. So yeah, anyway, let's read.
Urgent announcement to all personnel working in Lobotomy. We support any company program that promotes positivity. But recently we've gotten reports that there have been group activities that are planning conspiracies. Due to many allegations, we have decided to investigate. By company policy, you are not allowed to idolize and/or worship certain abnormalities. It is not allowed to idolize any being here. Employees who are caught trying to enter a containment facility without authorization will be punished. If you have an impulse to throw yourself toward a certain abnormality, that means you are under the influence of a certain infection. Just like some abnormalities that are held here, it's part of the process of controlling and misleading your brain. If this happens, please stop working and immediately seek mental treatment. As you have all passed basic employee training, I hope no one will be foolish enough to be misled. Here is the blacklist. Those who appear on this blacklist must take 3 days of mental treatment provided by your company and will receive punishment decided by their Safara. We are distributing this list in order to bring your attention about the astonishing number of infected employees around you. Calling Emily, who broke into the containment facility of a certain abnormality and killed herself a few months ago, a martyr will be considered as a non-compliant with the company rules. In addition, we would like to praise Dylan for his courage of rescuing employee Sophie, who was about to commit suicide. If any of your co-workers start showing behaviors similar to this, please report them to your Safara in charge. Dear Dylan, I don't believe you intentionally sold us and Sophie out. I'm sure you were just worried about Sophie. She's locked up now. I heard that she repeatedly tried to escape, so they tied her to her bed. Tell me, is it wrong to have faith? We are all sinners, and the Blue Star is the only place that accepts sinners. We will purify our sins there. We will go back to that place someday. It's an instinct. You may think Emily threw herself into the Blue Star. You may think Emily, who threw herself into the Blue Star, is dead. but she only returned to her rightful place. She's a martyr. She became an eternal star. The rising star means a brand new start. Don't you hear the sound of the everlasting trumpet? When you are close to the star, you can hear the welcoming cheers and singing. If we are all to return to this place, only the blue star will remain. We will meet again as stars.
Alright, people said that the abnormalities relate to the A, but I don't see how that one related to A in whatsoever. I suppose it kind of related to the facility, but yeah. Also, yeah, 03. This is a religious object. Huh. Wait, aren't you a religious object? It doesn't tell me your name. It doesn't tell me your number. Yay. Okay. Well, I said I'd read 2, but that one actually took about longer to read than I thought it would. So, unfortunately, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for joining me this week for another episode of the Lobotomy Corporation. We have seen many things here. Netzach was so... Are all of the boss music going to be, like, really emotional, sympathetic stuff, rather than big, epic stuff? Actually, no. Yours, whatever you're called. The one I haven't met. Yours is going to probably be big and epic from what I've heard of you. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I don't know what else to say at this point, so I'm going to end it here. I hope to see you all again next week. However, until then, I'm afraid it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.